Welcome to Barbara's Bulletin, the podcast where we bring you the latest news and updates from around the world. We're starting off with a developing story in the Middle East, where tensions have been escalating over the past few days. Israel has launched a series of attacks on Beirut, leaving at least 182 people dead and many more injured. The executive director of the Arab Reform Initiative, Nadim Aouari, described the scene as sheer terror rained from the sky as Israel struck around 100 targets in just 10 minutes. The international community is calling for calm and an immediate ceasefire. French President Macron has urged U.S. President Trump and Iranian leader Pezeshkian to include Lebanon in the ceasefire agreement, while NATO's Secretary General has warned of the dangers of escalation. In related news, U.S. lawmakers are calling for President Trump's removal via the 25th Amendment, citing his increasingly violent rhetoric and erratic behavior. The Democratic Party and some Republican lawmakers have expressed concerns about Trump's ability to lead the country, particularly in times of crisis. We'll continue to monitor the situation in the Middle East and bring you updates as more information becomes available. We'll also be exploring the implications of the U.S.-Iran conflict and its impact on global politics. In other news, Qatar has warned that the Iran war can now spiral out of control, while the French cricket team is facing legal risks for participating in an unsanctioned international tournament. We'll be right back with more of today's top news on Barbara's Bulletin. Welcome back to Barbara's Bulletin. We're diving into a complex and developing story in the Middle East, where tensions between Iran, Israel, and Lebanon are escalating. According to recent reports, Greece has announced plans to ban social media access for children under the age of 15, citing concerns over rising anxiety and sleep issues among minors. Meanwhile, North Korea has fired several short-range ballistic missiles into its eastern waters, marking the second launch event in just 2 days. Let's take a closer look at these stories. The situation with Iran, Israel, and Lebanon is highly sensitive, with all parties involved having different perspectives on the issue. It's essential to consider multiple sources and viewpoints to gain a comprehensive understanding of the conflict. On one hand, Iran has been accused of supporting militant groups in the region, while on the other hand, Israel has faced criticism for its military actions in Lebanon. In other news, the proposed social media ban in Greece has sparked debate about the role of technology in society and the responsibility of governments to protect their citizens' well-being. Some argue that such measures are necessary to mitigate the negative effects of excessive screen time, while others see it as an overreach of government authority. Regarding North Korea's missile launches, the international community is urging restraint and calling for a peaceful resolution to the tensions on the Korean peninsula. The United Nations Security Council has condemned the launches, citing concerns over regional stability and security. As we continue to monitor these developments, it's crucial to remain informed and engaged in constructive dialogue. By considering different perspectives and staying up to date on the latest news, we can work towards a deeper understanding of these complex issues. Welcome back to Barbara's Bulletin. As we wrap up today's show, I'd like to bring you 2 exciting updates from the world of art and culture. Firstly, the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York has appointed Oloremi, the 100th Onabanjo, as its new curator in the Department of Photographs. Onabanjo, who is currently a photography curator at the Museum of Modern Art, will begin her new role this summer, focusing on managing the Walther Collection, a vast array of historical and contemporary photographs spanning various regions, including Africa, China, Japan, and the United States. She will also curate the Met's second exhibition dedicated to the Walther Collection, scheduled for 2028, and work on broader exhibitions, acquisitions, and scholarship related to 20th century and contemporary photography. In other news, the art world is abuzz with the recent hiring of Onabanjo, who is known for her compelling voice in contemporary photography. Her new role is part of the Met's efforts to expand its Department of Photographs and prepare for the upcoming Tung Wing for Modern and Contemporary Art, set to open in 2030. This new wing will provide a state-of-the-art home for the Met's permanent collection of modern and contemporary art, with photography playing a significant role in shaping the museum's galleries. Onabanjo's appointment has been met with enthusiasm from the art community, with many praising her scholarship, curatorial vision, and commitment to showcasing diverse perspectives in photography. As she joins the Met, she brings a wealth of experience and knowledge, having organized several notable exhibitions, including the 2023 edition of New Photography and a solo show for Ming Smith. That's all for today's Barbara's Bulletin. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay engaged.